Hello and welcome back to Skeggsy on the farm in rural Thailand. Hope you're all well and thanks for taking the time to watch the video. It's been a busy week this week. YouTube tells you got to keep putting videos up, otherwise people lose interest. So I hope you find this one interesting. It started off on Sunday. We went to Uncle with a cancer house. Some of the family came. He was unwell to go to the temple, so the monks actually came to see him and come to the house. And at the moment what they're doing here is actually giving praise for food and actually giving the monks some food. You can see again the string coming from Uncle to the gathering, and this is obviously very important. I still can't get the reason why, apart from all being part of it.
โอโนชยามะทุโนพันเตภิกขุสังโฆอิมานิภัตตานิสัพพะริวารานิปฏิคันหาตุอัมหากังวิคารตังหิตายะสุขายะอาเตพระสงฆ์ผู้เจริญเจ้าทั้งหลายขอน้อมถวายภัตตาหารกับทั้งบริวารทั้งหลายเหล่านี้แด่พระภิกษุสงฆ์ของพระภิกษุสงฆ์จงรับภัตตาหารกับทั้งบริวารทั้งหลายเหล่านี้ของข้าพเจ้าทั้งหลายเพื่อประโยชน์และความสุขแก่ข้าพเจ้าทั้งหลายตลอดกาลละนานเถิดสาธุ
Very moving. We were there for probably about 2 hours, and one of the monks, who I'm told is one of the family, stayed afterwards, and I tried to have a conversation with him, but he's in my English and he's Thai. Anyway, on with the week. As I said to you in one of the early videos, I think it was called Drilling for Gold, we managed to find water on our land where other people around us had no luck at all, so we were really lucky. So we've started developing this part of the land. We've had a road built. We're using our own tractor from one end to the other end. It's about 4 football pitches long. The only bit that we couldn't do is this part because it had to go through these trees, and this digger was actually in the area. You'll see later on what it's doing, but we had to clear these trees so the road could carry on through. Now Diep, who took the videos, is standing right the way back because she said that as she started to demolish this mound, there were lots of snakes coming out of it, large and small. You can't see it, unfortunately, but if I was her I wouldn't be too close to it anyway. Anyway, that's once it cleared the bushes, you can see the road. It goes right the way from one end to the other. I'm a little bit concerned because it's soft. I'm hoping that when the rains do come they don't wash it all away again. But there's the road. It goes from one end of our land to the other. This morning we woke up, another day, but freezing. I've actually had to wear a sweatshirt in the mornings for the last 3 days. But once the sun comes up, it's not so bad. Now, you've seen this particular cow, mum and her calf. For the first time we let them out in with the other cows, and she's been fighting. If you look at her horn, there's blood on it. If you've been following the story and watching the videos, you know that Auntie from Bangkok and her husband have purchased Uncle with the cancer's land because he's been seriously worried about the future. And funerals here are very expensive. They can go on anything from 3 days to 5 days. And he sold the land to her which we have now rented this year. So we couldn't afford to buy it, or I couldn't afford to buy the land, so we rented it off Auntie. Now she has very generously decided to put a fence in, which is great, because the fact that she's put a fence in, it means we'll be able to store our cows there safely. Now I thought I'd just put this little piece in because as I'm making the video, this is the circumstances. These two puppies have been poorly sick. We should have had them vaccinated a long time ago, but we didn't, and now they've both become sick, and they've both been throwing up on a regular basis. But lucky enough, with 2 trips to the vets, they've been sorted, and since the video's been done, they're both running around and eating again, and not throwing up, which is good. Anyway, back to the plot. As I said, there's a heck of a lot going on at the moment. This is our farm. This is back where the farm is. This is the bottom end. That's the right at the end of our land. Now, when Dieppe was originally in Chaham when I first met her, and she wasn't on the land, we believe that one of the family members sold the topsoil, because obviously soil is here, it's expensive, and people want to do. Anyway, the man who owns the land, he's got 50 rye. They call him the Bamboo Man. As I say, everybody has a nickname here because he's got a wood which is all bamboo. He's decided to have a lake dug, which is why the machine that you saw earlier on was in the area, and he's having one rye turned into a lake because he didn't find water on his land, and that's very close to us, so again we were so lucky. Anyway, they are drilling, or they are taking the soil out and making a very deep pond, and all the soil is now being put onto the bottom half of our land, so in the future we hopefully will be able to grow stuff on it, because it being lower, all the water from other fields would come in and basically destroy anything that was growing. Because the tractor's been doing so much work lately with building the roads, and Auntie's having a road built as well, as you've probably just seen, the tractor's actually come up for its service time. This was all part of the agreement when we bought the tractor. The tractor was new, and they've changed the oil on it, and it was black, so it did need changing, and he's changed the hydraulic fluid as well. Again, puppy's not that far away all the time. Now, at the end of all this work, at the end of their day, everybody gets together and have a beer. It's probably about 5:30 in the evening now. That was the Bamboo Man. This is one of the family members. He was helping carry the posts. This is the guy who was driving the tractor. As I've said in the past, it's a pleasure to actually sit and have a conversation the best you can with the locals. It's only a very small community, everybody knows everybody, and for me to go and sit with them is an absolute pleasure. Though the language is obviously still a problem, they do their best to try and help me understand. It's only Dieppe that can actually speak English, and she will help translate, but we get by. We try and have a laugh together and understand each other. It's a really friendly time with a few lemonades at the end of the day. So this has been Skeggsy on the farm in rural Thailand. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you are on YouTube, would you mind please subscribing? The numbers are going up and I'm very grateful for that. So hope you've enjoyed it. I'll catch you soon. This has been Skeggsy on the farm in rural Thailand. Bye.